Hi there, dreamers. Welcome back to Dreams of Hoya, or welcome here. If it's your first time, consider liking and subscribing if you are into this kind of plant content. I'd love to have you here more often. Today, I thought it is Thanksgiving. I'm feeling thankful for my plants. I'm feeling thankful for this community that we've built together, and thank you so much for being here. I'm feeling thankful for my friends and people to spend the holiday with, and I am really particularly thankful that some of my plants seem to be thriving on the neglect that they've been getting from me lately. In all reality, I have been focusing on some other things like, my mental health, things that couldn't be put off anymore. And sometimes that means I have less time to care for my plants. And I have definitely been a little overwhelmed by the quantity of them lately. But as I was doing some plant care recently, I noticed that a few of them have put off some new peduncles. And I don't know if it's just the change in weather or a combination of that and my neglect, but either way, I am just really grateful that some of them seem to be doing the most, even when maybe they're not getting the most from me. So I thought I would walk you through a few Hoyas in my collection that are putting off peduncles and trying to bloom. And hopefully some of them will actually make it to blooming. I know sometimes new peduncles are unpredictable and unreliable, but I'm hoping for the best. So let's get started. This beauty is Hoya Rang San, and this has put off 3 peduncles here at the end of this vine. And this one on the furthest end of the vine has started to activate and separate and maybe do something. So I'm excited about that. Let's see if we can't focus. I don't think we can. Here we go. But yeah, they all look to be somewhat active, all 3 of these. So I'm excited about this plant. It is, I think it's been reclassified to be part of the latifolia category. I don't know. I'm sorry, the word is escaping me at the moment, but I believe Rang San has been reclassified as a latifolia type, but I could be mistaken. I'm still really excited to see this bloom because I've not had this or a latifolia bloom in my care. So hopefully I just watered this in the hopes that it will not dry out too quickly and drop those buds, but we'll see. This little bitty fella is Hoya bermanica, and it came to me, I believe, as 2 sets of leaves. So it was this big, and it's grown these leaves for me. And it has 2 peduncles, one here and one here. They're really small and insignificant, so it's a lot harder to see on camera, but I will do my best to insert some other footage for you so that you can better see. But yeah, because they're so small, it's hard to tell if there's any activity on these peduncles yet, but we'll see. Time will tell. This, I believe, might be somewhat related to the Polyneura, but I could be confusing it with another Hoya. This is my Hoya Patricia, and it has put off some really gorgeous leaves in my care. And it's working on another baby leaf down here. So sweet. But back here, right there, there's a little bitty peduncle. And this is a cross between Darwinii and Elliptica. So if you're not familiar with what Hoya Patricia is, that is why this leaf looks vaguely familiar. It looks a little bit like Elliptica, which I also have in my care, but it does not have a peduncle yet. So hopefully this one will activate and show us those beautiful purple blooms that it does give. And yeah, I'm excited about it. This one, Hoya McGregorii. I'm sorry, I have not attempted to pronounce this many times. This came to me with a peduncle, and it looked like it had bloomed before, and it keeps starting new blooms and then killing them off. I'm not quite sure why, so hopefully we will get one good one here pretty soon. We'll see. It is working on some new growth though, which is nice. So we've got some new leaves coming in at the base, which will be wonderful. And yeah, I'm excited to see this bloom. I think it is a white bloom, if my research tells me correctly, but it should be beautiful. This is my Hoya CV Anne, and she has put off 2 peduncles, and they're quite close to each other. One is here at the very end of the vine, and then another one is right there at that node. Let's see if we can see. It's very tiny. There we go. Hopefully flowers. I'm saying that for every Hoya. Hopefully flowers. Now you know. This is one of my favorite Hoyas just because the foliage is so beautiful. Hoya Sunrise I have been growing for a little over a year, and it has finally blessed me with some peduncles. Got the first one here. And then a longer one here. This is Hoya UT073, which I believe looks kind of like a Finlaysonii, so maybe it is a Finlaysonii type. This one has a little peduncle just right here. And again, it has not activated yet, but I think it'll be fun to see if it blooms. I think someone I follow on Instagram has bloomed this recently. But I mean, look at this plant. Isn't that just gorgeous? This plant has grown for me really well, and I'm very, very happy with it. So bloom or not, we're going to be happy, but I would love to see those flowers. That is it. Those are all the new peduncles that I have noticed in my collection, and let us know any new peduncles that have arrived in your collection in that comment section down below. Or you can just leave me a comment with your favorite one, the one that you're most hopeful about in my collection. That works too. I hope you're having a happy Thanksgiving, and thanks so much for spending your time here. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you go, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.